Hello everybody, this is FC7 and today I thought I'd share a tip on how to get two really cool items in the game. Little known, um, they're located in the Dark Hollow expansion. A little known fact about the Dark Hollow expansion is during a lot of the tasks, the developers put zone-wide randoms in. They drop randomly from any mob in the zone, and today I thought I'd share a couple tips on how to get these two items, the Totem of Wretchedness and the Mask of Vanishing. They could really help some players out. Helpful utility for some people. Um, Alright, so the task giver is here in Stoneroot Falls, and we have my alt here who has not done any progression. I'll show you what happens if you haven't done progression. You can only request the first task, but that's okay because in that task you can find the Totem of Wretchedness, which is a skeleton illusion. We have my main who has done all the progression, and as you can see he can request all 4 tasks plus the raid. We're not interested in the raid because it doesn't drop anything useful. Maybe you have a friend who's done the progression, or you can go through the progression yourself. It's super easy. As you can see, just use the method of pulling every mob in the zone, as you can see my cleric doing. Gather them up and just defeat all of them at once. The advanced loot window makes it super easy to see if the item drops. This is the item, one of the items you want. It drops in the first line of the tasks. And as you can see, this is what it does. It turns you into a skeleton, which is pretty cool looking if you need that illusion. The second item is more useful. It's the Mask of Vanishing. What that does is give any class the ability to turn invisible, which is especially useful for my cleric here, because he doesn't have the ability to do it without invis potions. So as you can see, it's like a 5-second cast time, so it's not as good as invis potions, and you can't do it instantly. But if you ever run out and you're in a spot where you can't gate, it's a useful item. Good for other classes as well. So to sum this all up, the quest giver is Whittlethorpe Gemfinder. The location is -66, -1202 in the Stoneroot Falls. The keyword to request the task line is adventure. You need to do the quests in order if you want to request a last task for the mask, task 4. The speculation on the drop rate is probably 1 in 1,000. So you'll probably spend some time doing these if you really want the 2 items here. But to get the items, it's worth it in my opinion.